Hey everyone, sorry I've been so MIA this past month. I've been traveling and getting things organized with school, but I just wanted to say that I'm so excited to get back into this YouTube and really post a lot of content for everyone. This video was just a little yoga flow for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Begin by breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Really focus on your breathing throughout your practice today. And drop your head over to the right. And down through the center, over to the left. Continue your breathing and dropping your chin through the center, coming back to the right side. And a big stretch up and over to the right. You can come down to your hand or down to your elbow. Just try to keep your chest open. And coming up and over to the other side. Really focus on keeping your opposite hip planted into the floor. And twisting to the right. And switch sides. And lift your chest up and then C-curve back. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, C-curve. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. And release. Now crossing your legs, putting one knee on top of the other. This position can be really hard, so if it is hard for you, then I would practice sitting in crisscross applesauce. And release over if you can. This is really good to help with hip flexibility. Feels super good on your body if that's something you're flexible enough for. And now we're going to go ahead and switch sides, putting the other leg on top. Plant both hips into the floor, and then release over. You can see on my face this side was a little bit more difficult than the other side, but still a really good hip stretch. Coming back up, put the bottoms of your feet together, pressing your knees down, and now straightening your right leg out to the side, doing a side stretch over towards your right leg. Try your best to keep your chest open, and then turn over, chest now facing your thigh. Switch sides. Big side stretch towards your left leg this time. And turn and face your leg. Coming back up, we're going to turn sideways on our mat for cat-cow, dropping your belly towards the floor and then lifting your spine up towards the ceiling. Inhale as you drop your belly, exhale as you lift your belly, and keep going, really warming up our spine, and then going into puppy pose. This is one of my favorite poses. It really stretches the top half of your back, which is something I need to work on. And then up dog, release over, coming up to downward dog. You can walk your feet, pressing opposite heels into the floor, stretching out the backs of your legs. And now coming up to the top of your mat, big inhale and exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And we'll now be moving into our sun salutation. Big inhale up and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find a flat back. And exhale, release. Put weight into your hands, stepping back to plank. And now slowly lower down. Keeping your elbows in by your sides. When you hit the floor, lift your chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, lifting up to downward dog. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Big inhale up. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Repeating that inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, stepping back to plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, stepping to the top of your mat. Inhale, rolling up. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Big inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Now moving into our flow. Inhale up and exhale, forward fold. Put weight in your hands and step back to plank. And then lift your hips up to downward dog. And we'll start by lifting your right leg up to the sky. We're going to do a little abs. So what I did is I brought my knee into my left elbow and then up and then into the center and up and crossing over to my right elbow and up into the center and up, finding my left elbow again and back up, and then I open up to three-legged dog, doing a big stretch up to the sky, opening my chest and then kicking back up and stepping my foot through and reaching up, finding warrior one. I'm gonna lunge. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Keep breathing. Arms are straight overhead. You know the video cut it off a little, but now we'll be opening up to warrior two. Again, staying in a lunge. This time your hips are turning to the side of your mat. Keep breathing. And flip your front palm, coming up and back for reverse warrior, reaching up to the sky and a little bit of a backwards angle. And coming back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg, coming into triangle, where we're imagining that you could fit your body into a toaster. So don't lean forward, but really try to keep your shoulders stacked one on top of the other. And coming back to warrior two. step to the top of your mat. And forward fold, put weight in your hands. And step back to plank. Then send your hips up to downward dog. We'll repeat all of that on the other side. So this time, right leg goes up into the air. And we'll repeat our little ab section. So tuck your knee into your right elbow and then lift it back up. And bring it to the center. And back up. And over across to your left elbow. And up. Back to the center. And up. And right elbow. And up. And then we'll drop open. Lifting your arm up. And flipping back to three-legged dog. And drop your foot between your hands. Coming up to warrior one. You can bring your feet a little closer if you would like. Keep breathing. And open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm, coming up and back to reverse warrior. Again, reaching that top arm up to the sky. Sorry you can't see mine. I did not realize how much of the top cropped off. But I know you guys can get it. You're rock stars. And coming back to warrior two. Straightening that front leg, coming into triangle. You can kind of see it better now that I'm facing the camera. Keep breathing. Back up straight or bend your right leg, finding warrior two before you step to the top of your mat and lower your arms. Alright, we're now going to do some balance poses. We're going to start with eagle pose, so take your right foot, cross it over your left, and bend your knees. And then we're going to do our arms, so take your arms, make two right angles in front of you, take your left arm under, and cross your hands. You should be palm to palm. Again, I'm sorry you can't see. Also, sorry I struggled so much to balance when I recorded this, but you know, we all struggle. We all aren't perfect, so there you go. Really focus on breathing and finding your balance. And uncross. Now take your left foot, cross it over. And now we're going to do your arm. So right arm goes under this time. Bend your knees and lift that foot up. And you can do your best to cross your foot behind your leg. It's easier if you bend your knee more. It really just couldn't balance, but it's all good, you know? And uncross your legs, uncross your arms. Good work. We're now going to do a yogi squat just because I was in the mood. It really do be feeling good on your hips. Keep breathing. And in a second, we're going to come over to the right side of your mat, or left, whatever side you want, and do a little plank. lift your right foot up off the ground and drop your right foot towards your left hand for a nice pigeon pose. This is my favorite pose. It's a really good hip stretch, and it may be uncomfortable. If you can't get your hip down, then grab a block and put it right underneath your thigh, but keep breathing. I find that people dislike this pose, but the more you do it, the more you like it. So if you don't like it, definitely keep doing this pose, and then hopefully soon you'll get more flexible, and then you'll find that this pose is incredible. And coming back up, take your right foot back, and we're gonna switch sides. So this time your left ankle drops by your right wrist and release over. Keep breathing, keep stretching, you got this. Pigeon pose is definitely a good time to check your phone, you know? It is though. If you're just hanging out, like, find a yoga pose and use that pose. Stretch while you're on your phone. Alright, coming onto your knees, now we're going to do a little hamstring stretch before we go down to your mat. So put your right leg out in front of you and walk your hands down to the mat. If you can't reach your mat, use a block or a pile of books. Put your hands on the block. It'll make it a little bit easier. And switching sides. Left leg out this time. Really do your best to keep your knees straight. To intensify the stretch, you can also try to do a flat back. And you're done. Good job. We're gonna come onto your bottom, put your feet out in front of you, and then slowly roll down to your mat. Hello. And when you release down to the mat, hug your knees in, give them a good squeeze, say, I love you, knees. I'm sorry, I'm so... Anyway. Okay. Keep breathing. Drop your knees over to the right and take your glance over to the left for a nice twist. And switch sides. Knees drop over to the left, glance goes over to the right. And coming back to center, just squeeze your knees. If there's any other stretches you would like to do, you can do them now.
Alright guys, thank you so much for coming to my channel. I hope you enjoyed that. I will be posting a lot more now that I am back home and have more time on my hands. So comment below if there's anything you'd like to see. And also please subscribe if you enjoy my videos. And have a great day. I don't know why I always say that. Thanks. Thank you for coming.